some questions. Why do you say that Aisha, the marriage between Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and
wait, you said sallallahu alaihi wasallam?
Yes.
Because I say she's 9 because the same sunnah that tells you to say sallallahu alaihi wasallam says she's 9.
Alright, so what's the problem with it?
You're okay that a 54-year-old man's married a 9-year-old?
Yes, if we compare to these moralities to back then, yes, it would be weird, but back then we knew it was normalized, and even
no, it wasn't normalized. No, they lied to you because it was normalized. Why is it when Abu Bakr and Omar asked your prophet to marry Fatima, he said she's too young. She was around 10, 11 years old. It's in your hadiths. If it was normalized, why do you say no, she's too young?
Yes, I saw a commentary of Abu Dawood, and he said this meant that Fatima radiallahu anhu, she didn't reach the age of puberty yet.
Oh, wait, oh my goodness, astaghfirullah, because Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani in Fath al-Bari says that Aisha hadn't reached puberty until she was 14. That's why she was playing dolls, even though your prophet married her. Auzu billah.
Alright, can you show me where it stands that didn't reach the age of puberty when she was 9?
No, she didn't. A hadith, even Bukhari, says she was playing with dolls when your prophet married her, and she had the dolls in the house. And in Islam, dolls are forbidden unless you are pre-pubescent. And Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, I'll show it to you.
No, that's not true. I saw the hadith and it said...
You want me to show you Ibn Hajar? So you're arguing with me, you don't know. So Ibn Hajar, who did the commentary in al-Bukhari, says it is true. She was allowed to play with dolls because she hadn't reached puberty. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, Fath al-Bari. Please, don't tell me it's not true. I have it, and I'll show it to you. But
no, sorry, I interrupted, but I saw a hadith that said that playing with dolls or similar images was forbidden,
yes.
But it was an exception for Aisha alone.
No, it says because she hadn't reached puberty, and she was allowed to play till she reached puberty. So Ibn Hajar is lying to me? Astaghfirullah. So no, that's not true. Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yes, show me.
You're yelling at me. Why, brother?
Oh, no, I'm not yelling.
You hurt my heart. First of all, Sahih Muslim. Do you see it on the screen? And I'm going to show you Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. Sahih Muslim, Book 8, number 3311. Aisha reported that Allah's messenger, Allah's apostle, married her when she was 7 years old. He was taken to his house as a bride when she was 9, and her dolls were with her. Sahih Bukhari, volume 8, book 73, number 151. Narrate Aisha, I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's apostle used to enter my dwelling place, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. The playing with the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at that time. Why? As she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty. Fath al-Bari, volume 13, page 143. And here's the actual quote. So I can read it for you, but before we go there, Fath al-Bari, volume 13, page 143, Aisha was allowed to play with dolls because she did not reach puberty. So don't tell me it's not true, please.
No, this hadith was about before the marriage even began.
No, it says she was there in the house of the Prophet, playing with dolls. And here you forgot this one. Hold on. Sahih Muslim.
Played with the presence of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
No, astaghfirullah. Did you forget Sahih Muslim? And he was taken to his house as a bride when she was 9, and her dolls were with her. Astaghfirullah.
I missed it. I didn't read it.
So we're going to stop lying, right?
No, I didn't see it. My bad.
Okay, good. All right. So according to Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, she had not reached puberty. So are you okay with that?
Well, if we look at the history, yes.
Oh, we go to history again. So wait, I thought he's a prophet, and he's a prophet for all people. Why is it you're judging him by the laws of the kuffar? So you're going by the sharia of the kuffar?
No, what I'm saying is we can't compare today's moralities to moralities back then.
No, we can't. Because your prophet abolished adoption, which was very humane. And to this day, adoption is something good. So your prophet canceled adoption, which is good, but he allowed sleeping with children to this day, which is bad. So what do you mean? Why your prophet?
Can you show me where Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam abolished adoption?
Oh, very easy. It's in chapter 33, verses 4 and 5 of the Quran, chapter 33, verse 40, where you're told that those whom you have adopted, do not call them your sons. They are not your sons. Name them after their fathers. And if you don't know who their fathers are, they're your brothers. And according to the Mufassirun, this canceled adoption. That's why Sayyid Ibn Mohammed, when the ayat came down, he was no longer called the son of Muhammad because Muhammad abolished adoption. Let me show it to you. So are you okay with your prophet canceling adoption? Here, let me show it to you. This is chapter 33, verses 4 and 5. Allah has not put for any man 2 hearts inside his body. Neither has he made your wives, whom you declare to be like your mother's backs, your real mothers. As zihar, this is Adi Khan explaining the Arabic, is the saying of husband to his wife, you are to me like the back of my mother, i.e., you're unlawful for me to approach. Nor has he made your adopted sons, your real sons. This is what you're saying with your mouths, but Allah says the truth and He guides to the right way. Call them, your adopted sons, by the names of their fathers. That is more just with Allah. But if you know not their fathers, you know the names, they are your brothers in faith and your freed slaves. And there is no sin on you if you make a mistake therein, except in regard to what your hearts deliberately intend. And Allah is ever all-forgiving, most merciful. So you don't call them your sons anymore. And this is abolished adoption. Why?
Where stands it's abolished.
Okay, let's try this again, young man. If I have to explain.
What I heard at the khutbah of the Imam, it doesn't mean that it was abolished, but
he's lying to you, because Ibn Kathir, Tabari, Qurtubi, they all said adoption is abolished. That's why if you take an orphan and he reaches the age of puberty, he cannot stay in your house, because it's unlawful for a non-mahram to be with women. And here, let me read it again one more time, and I'm going to give you Ibn Kathir. Nor has he made your adopted sons your real sons. So what do? Call them by their fathers. Now let's go to Ibn Kathir, because your Imam, he lied to you, or he's stupid. I don't know. Is he stupid or he's a liar? Which one? Here's the tafsir. Ibn Kathir. Before Allah discusses ideas and theoretical matters, He gives tangible examples. One man cannot have two hearts in his body, and a man's wife does not become his mother if he says the words of zihar to her. You are to me like the back of my mother. The same token, an adopted child does not become the son of the man who adopts him and calls him his son. Did you hear it? Adopted child does not become the son of the man who adopts him and calls him his son. Allah says, Allah has not made for any man two hearts inside his body, neither has He made your wives, whom you declared to be like your mother's backs, your real mothers. This is like the ayah. They cannot be their mothers. None can be their mothers except those who gave them birth. Okay, now I want you to remember this. None can be their mothers except those who gave them birth, right?
Yes.
How can the Muhammad's wives be your mother then? All right, well, we'll get to that.
The mother in the faith, Quran.
No, it says no one can be your mother except those who give you birth. It didn't say faith.
If we say brothers in faith, this doesn't
mean... No, that's okay. The Quran allows that. But here it's telling you, no one can be your mother. Are you talking over me? You want me to send you to Mecca? It says no one can be your mother except to you. Okay. Nor has He made your adopted sons your real sons. Now watch. Listen. I want to see if you're going to tap dance. This was revealed concerning Zayd bin Haritha, the freed servant of the Prophet. The Prophet had adopted him before prophethood, and he was known as Zayd bin Mohammed. Allah wanted to put an end to this naming and attribution, as He said, nor has He made your adopted sons your real sons. This is similar to the ayah later in the surah. Muhammad is not the father of any of you men, but he's the messenger of Allah and the last of the prophets. Okay, and Allah says here, this is what you're saying with your mouths, meaning your adoption of him is just words, and it does not mean that he's really your son. He was created from the loins of another man, and a child cannot have two fathers, just as a man cannot have two hearts in one body. But Allah says the truth, and He guides to the way. An adopted child should be named after his real father. Call them adopted sons by their fathers. That is more just with Allah. This is a command which abrogates the state of affairs that existed at the beginning of Islam, when it was permitted to call adopted sons after the man who adopted them. Then Allah commanded that they should be given back the names of their real fathers, and states that this is more fair and just. Al-Bukhari narrated that Abdullah bin Umar said, Zayd bin Haritha, the freed servant of the Messenger of Allah, was always called Zayd bin Muhammad until the Quran were revealed. Call them adopted sons by the names of their fathers. That is more just with Allah. This was also named by Muslim, At-Tirmidhi, and Nasa'i. They used to deal with them as sons. See, they used to treat them as sons in every respect, including being alone with them as mahrams and so on. Hence, Sahla bint Suhail, the wife of Abu Hudhayfa, said, O Messenger of Allah, we used to call Salim, or Salim, our son, but Allah has revealed what is revealed. He used to enter upon me, but I feel that Abu Hudhayfa does not like that. Now, do you understand this? Before I move on, I'm not done yet. Do you understand what it's
I want to bring something up. So
no, don't bring up something else. I want you to first see you understand.
No, this is the same topic. So what you said is that like the concept of adoption was abolished by Muhammad and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this is literally saying that the laws of mahrams are just...
No, you didn't hear. This is saying because you can't treat them as your sons, they cannot be in the house with a non-mahram. Did you hear? That's why I said, did you understand?
Yes,
you didn't understand.
I do, yes. So
if you are the son of your father, can you be with your sister?
No, I don't understand your question.
Your sister in your house, can you be with her in the same house? You and her?
Yes.
Can I be with your sister in the same house?
No.
Why?
Because you're not a mahram.
Okay, now you buried yourself. Because here it says, Salim used to be the adopted son of Abu Hudhayfa. But when Allah abolished adoption, Abu Hudhayfa was not comfortable for him to be in the house because he was no longer a mahram. What are you not getting?